So I wanted to take a moment to talk about this because this freaking image is insane. Let me move myself. So in our body, we have these things called aquaporins, and there's a whole study about this. I can send you the scientific information if you want to dive deeper on it. But in our system, there are these things called aquaporins, and this researcher, what he found is that our aquaporins are basically the thing that, it's like the gatekeeper of our minerals from our cells. And if our aquaporins aren't healthy, or if what's coming into them is too big for them, they won't actually be able to absorb what we're giving them. So a lot of the time with things like electrolyte powders, even your vitamins and minerals, you're not actually getting bioavailable nutrients because we can see in this picture here, all of that unstructured water that we're washing it down with is actually too big for the aquaporin, and so not all of it can fit through. But when you're drinking electrolyzed, reduced, ionized, hydrogen rich water, it's structured. And there's a lot of misinformation about structured water out there. Not all structured water is electrolyzed reduced water, and electrolyzed reduced water is always structured, but there's a big difference between having a negative ORP and actually being an electron donor versus being structured water. So don't get fooled, don't get scammed. But with the structured water, the aquaporins actually begin to open and it gives us full hydration. Now, what does this actually look like in your body system? So in our gut, we have something called the idiosynchronous valve. I don't know if I'm saying that completely right, but it's the thing that is between your intestines, right? Your stomach and your intestines. And when we drink electrolyzed reduced water or structured water, water that can actually go through the aquaporins, it actually opens up the idiosynchronous valve and increases digestion and reduces what we call inflammation, heartburn, and acid reflux, right? So because this valve is being opened, it's like a big aquaporin system in our body. It actually allows the intestines to be deeply hydrated versus that just sitting in your stomach or sitting in the lining of your intestines and causing more damage rather than actually being absorbed. And the key difference here is that the minerals are present in the structured water, and also it goes through an electrolysis process, which actually adds a negative charge to the water. And because we are voltage beings, this adds to our well-being. And there's so many more things I could talk about this, about studies and stuff, but I just wanted to touch on this and the aquaporins because it's such an important topic.